Here now with Blakcard ATM, of course, at Tipitina's Music Office Co-op Lake Charles, getting ready for the big premiere of Billboard Gang TV. It's seen all across everything, actually. Facebook, Twitter, you name it, Instagram. Everybody's sharing it. Everybody's excited.
Yeah.
So congratulations to you.
Thank you, thank you.
I know we're all anticipating this. Give us an overview of what Billboard Gang TV is.
Billboard Gang TV is pretty much a way for independent artists to kind of step out of the box of the local artists and, you know, really become an independent artist and use the Lake Charles music scene to kind of catapult their careers. So here we have independent artists from all over. You have Philadelphia, you have Compton, California, we have artists from New Orleans, and actually, of course, Lake Charles. So, you know, it's just something that everybody can be excited about and everybody can be a part of.
Now, I can't even begin to imagine how you put something like this together. I know you've been at work for months, but it really hadn't been that long. I mean, you knew what you were doing. I know you started originally on YouTube, and I know that had a huge following really quickly.
Yeah.
And then, you know, next thing I knew, you made your announcement. You mentioned to me in our last interview that it's about to happen.
Right.
It's going to be on television, which is what we all aspire to, you know, to make happen. And I've been seeing you share videos from local bands like Watchers and Orion and so many other artists. So it's just great, and I see how eclectic it is, which is what, you know, I'm all about. So let's go into detail. How is it going to be format-wise? Do we expect to see you know, on there? Are you hosting? Is it music videos and, you know, bands?
Most definitely. What I'll be hosting it, you know, and initially I wanted to kind of introduce the different bands, but I haven't really been introducing the bands. What I've been doing is just kind of talking to the people in between the bands playing, you know. I created it as an avenue to kind of voice my opinion and different things like that. So once it gets more into the show, and the show starts to take its own form, and we're able to hear from the fans and see what they want, more of this, less of this, then, you know, I'll get more into my character and be able to actually bring it to life. But yeah, man, we'll have the music videos, you know, I'll be on there maybe 2 minutes at the most. We'll have vines, you know, like the funny vines. We have Latone Hart. He has a segment on there for the 7:30 show, the podcast that he does. I mean, and we'll eventually have Grambling State students will be having a news segment on there. So, I mean, it's really just kind of taking this form already, and it's taking what I had, you know, as far as mentally and visualized, but it's really starting to actually become its own entity, and that's really what it's about. You know, it just takes on the form of itself, and that's like I said, that's the biggest thing, man.
And of course, the two references you just made, Grambling, obviously that's your hometown,
right.
Showing some love to Grambling. Obviously, I'm one of the best bands, I mean, anywhere.
Hey, man, hands down.
Hands down. And then, of course, you referenced Latone Hart, of course, his podcast, a national, right, you know, national platform. And it's hilarious. I mean, you get people from all over always talking about it.
Yeah.
So great components to add in there. And I'm happy to see it coming together. I'm happy to see that you are giving Louisiana, I think, the focus it deserves.
Right, right.
You know, and that's what, you know, me and you, when we talk, it's always like that. Everything we do, we're trying to take that culture of Louisiana and plug it in.
Yeah, it's never about like me, you know what I'm saying? Because
right.
I mean, of course, I could have got on there. I could have had all of my, like, I don't even, did I put my first one? I think I did put a music video on the first one. But I didn't want it to be just my music videos, you know what I'm saying? Because I do music, but I can't shine without everybody else shining, because, you know, once the eyes are on Lake Charles, they're not just going to be looking for one artist. They're going to be looking for a music scene, because they want to dump music, they want to dump money into our music scene. So this is just like the television show is just a part of the overall movement, because like what you're doing and what I'm doing is still totally different things, but they are both important. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what I wanted to come, you know, like, and adding in different interviews, different people like Latone, like the Watchers. You know, I mean, Nick Moss. It's a lot of different people and different types of music that you're gonna get. So like, once everything starts to come about, then everybody will say, okay, we'll go watch this, and then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do that, because it all comes together, you know.
Now, I don't know how you did it. How was it choosing the time slots for this? Because number one, let's just say it's awesome that you got the Friday and Sunday spots. Some people Friday want to be at home and they can check it out. Some people are going to be out on Friday night. So on Sunday, of course, recovery mode for most people. They'll be able to sit at home and enjoy. So how was that though, deciding the day and the time?
I thought about two things. One was that I want to target middle school, high school, and college. Well, with the middle schoolers, when they get out of school, they have nothing to do. They have, you know, go home, watch Cartoon Network or the norm, but they don't have, you know, a place to go out or you know. So this right here, I figured that once we get, you know, give the middle schoolers and the high schoolers, after the football games, they go home, they watch Billboard Gang TV.
I like that.
You know, so the high schoolers and the colleges, Sunday is recovery mode. You know what I'm saying? It's recovery mode, yo. You go outside, I mean, you go out Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, you know, what do? You tune in to Billboard Gang TV.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? So that was like the strategic reasons. Now, some people, you know, they say, well, you gotta go to work on Monday, and they go to sleep at 9 o'clock. Well, you know, it's not gonna be for everybody then if that's the case. But I tried to put it in those two spots to accommodate people the best, you know. And I've heard, you know, the news comes on at 10. But everybody doesn't watch the news. I don't watch the news.
Especially not in our age group.
Yeah, I mean, in our age group, if it doesn't come on KPLC on their Facebook page, I don't get it. If it doesn't go through the app, I don't get it. You know, so, you know, that's pretty much the extent of, you know, if it doesn't come from Braylon, I didn't get it.
What I love though, and I think, I mean, me and you both have a huge appreciation for media and where it's going. And this is almost like our, you know, TRL 106 in Park.
Yeah.
And then it's at night, which is kind of when I wish it would come on, because I would miss half the episodes during the week. But at 4 p.m., you know, mom's deciding, hey, let's go grocery shopping, or and you're like, and so it's cool. It's like you can set aside everything, you can knock out all your priorities, and know at 10 p.m. I'm watching Billboard Gang TV. So I love it. Very strategic.
Yeah, that's the idea, man. When I was coming up, we had music videos all day.
Yeah.
All day. And I miss that myself. Like I guess it's like I'm living out, you know, my inner child right now, because I'm missing something without seeing a whole eclectic, you know, music show. And that's what I'm trying to. That's what, you know, I'm trying to fill that void that I have in myself, and I feel like if I'm having a void, I'm hoping that somebody else.
Oh, they are. Oh yeah. And it's funny too. You know, I walk in the shoe stores. I walk into all kind of places, and you'll see music videos on, and I feel like they're still not the focus. You know, I go out to some of the local venues here, and it's cool that they got the music videos, and I think it does add to it, but they're kind of put in the background. It's not the focus, and so your show is going to help not just these national artists that we see and get all the attention. It's going to help people who, you know, really are wanting to get that extra, you know, viewership.
Yeah, of course. That's the reason why I really want to cater it to independent artists. You know, so you don't, and I shoot videos myself. So of course I shoot videos and I'm an artist. So I say, well, I get a video shot, I put it on YouTube, and I hope for people to watch it. You know, I share it. Well, this way, an artist can say, hey, I know that, you know, 10,000 people is gonna watch it. It may not show on the actual views on YouTube, but as far as the impression that it has on the people, you know, you have 10,000 people watch the show, and you have that many viewers instantly. You know, if you only get 1% of the people,
you're doing good.
Yeah, you're doing good. You know, so you know, you can't have everybody, but this way they'll be able to get a larger audience instantly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the idea behind it.
And then let's talk about the next portion of this. I mean, once this makes its debut, you know, obviously it's going to be huge. I'm going to be at home Friday at 10 p.m. Sorry, 9:50 with my popcorn, waiting for the big show. This is a big deal,
right?
And you said it too. You said it. We haven't had this on TV, I think, since Third Coast.
Third Coast, yeah.
That's a huge deal,
right?
And so I'm again very, very happy for you. Now, after this weekend passes, of course, you're going to get mad reviews. I already know it. All these people are going to be like, what? Yeah. We got this on TV?
Right.
What happens next? I mean, how can have they discussed with you, hey, if this really takes off, we're going to give you some more awesome time slots or something?
Man, I mean, I pretty much own whatever comes. Like, I decided that time slot. I mean, I don't want to say it like that.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you were the creative behind this.
Yeah, so.
And it's totally understood. Somebody has to drive this. So.
Right, so like, I mean, the next thing is that we're going to try to get to where we get it to the people on DirecTV and just pretty much grow the footprint of it and really start showing these companies and these industries that are out here that there is money within the music scene. So once we get that money wheel growing into the music scene, then we're able to say, hey, we want this artist to come down here and perform. Hey, we have this show, you know, and leverage everything.
The rental hurts, my mentors burst like shakes that quick up the dirt.
Take 3. Billboard Gang TV. It's everywhere you need to be. Latone Hart, 7:30 show. I just had to tell my girl today, there are 2 types of dogs. Are you an outside dog or a house dog? Some people, like myself, we're outside dogs. That's right. We got to be in the forest. We got to chase raccoons and squirrels. We got to bite people. We can't sit in the house. We'll be at the carport at the end of the night looking for our food, but we're not sitting in the house letting you put clothes and little boots on us like that. That's a house dog. You need an outside dog, a dog with some teeth.
Showcasing the hottest music videos from independent artists around the world every Friday and Sunday night at 10 p.m. Keep up with us free. Just text the word worldwide to 97,000 from your mobile device. Join us every Friday and Sunday night at 10 p.m. on Channel 8, the only channel you can count on to keep it fresh for the local music scene. Showcasing musicians from all genres. Make sure you are in tune to Billboard Gang TV every Friday and Sunday night at 10 p.m. Billboard Gang TV.